guys, hello and welcome back to Pokemon Soulstones. If you missed the last episode, we had made it through to the first tower, disabling the radio feature, so we shouldn't get any more sleeper agents while we are around here. So, let's check out the team. I didn't do any leveling off camera because we're pretty close. 15 to 20 second delay is normal, so that's okay for now. It's just when it's 15 minutes that it's bad. We have Sea Devil, our regional Gyarados. We have Crest, our shiny regional Ampharos. We have Twilight, our shiny starter. We have Diamond, our regional Gastrodon. We have Meguman, our regional Machamp. And we have Amethyst, our regional Scolipede. Alright, so let's make sure we're good. Alright, I am also good here. Fantastic. Oh wait, did I might want to buy potions and stuff before we leave as well. Where was that? Was it here? Oh, nope. We just walked right in. That's fine. Mrs. Agnes Campbell, is it? Who's asking? Worry not, Mrs. Campbell. We are not from the Republic. We are not here to harm you. My name is Agent Roberts. We are friends of Renee. In fact, we just returned from the Sleeper Spire. You survived? Damn straight we survived! The Sleeping Spire has been cleared of any of the Republic lackeys. They all fled after we chased off their leader, Angelo Duplessis. I'm at a bit lost for words. General Duplessis is gone? And the Sleeper Spire is no longer watching us? Not quite. We aren't out of the woods yet. While Renee was able to scare off Duplessis, we discovered that the Sleeper Spire is built using the same technology of the Time Gates. Further, they are connected into the Time Matrix. If my hypothesis is correct, I think that means I could reverse engineer the Sleeper Spires into Time Gates and enable us to have access to mass teleportation. This is why we are here at the home of Mrs. Campbell. I understand you used to be a scientist in the capital, working for Ezreal. Is that correct? Apparently you were responsible for developing the early prototypes of what the Sleeper Spires used to be. That's correct. The technology, as I had originally envisioned, was built to enable a reliable and sustained connection to the Time Matrix. There were several use cases of the technology that we had planned. With the constant connectivity into the Time Matrix, it could be used to create teleportation hubs, which would have revolutionized transportation for our civilization. The technology was loosely based on the Beta Omicron Time Gate. Ezreal is one of the first that first introduced me to this Time Gate, and I was able to study it and replicate its technology in the early prototypes of the Time Spires, or what the Republic now calls Sleeper Spires. When the Republic came into power, they used the baseline technology and perverted the Time Spires into being used for surveillance and control. Agnes, can you help us disable the Sleeper Spires and restore them into the Time Spires that you had originally envisioned? I've not been actively practicing my research while I've been a refugee, but I'm certain I can figure it out. God knows the Republican scientists are a bunch of bumbling idiots, so even with being out of practice for more than a decade, I'm probably still smarter than the lot of them combined. I like this lady. Ma, are you sure about this? Isn't it dangerous? I've sat out this war for this long. It's taken almost everything from me. My husband, my home, my freedom. I can't be a bystander anymore. The revolution have endured through this attrition and guerrilla warfare, and they've been hanging on by their fingernails. Meanwhile, just Renee and her friends with the Articuno have been able to chase the Republic out of a significant military installation of theirs, just by themselves in less than a day. And if there's more of them than that they are trying to track down that can help bolster the revolution's effort to take back the capital, then this could be a turning point in the war. I would be a fool not to help them, Artie. Now, Agent Roberts, was it? If you wouldn't mind escorting me to this Sleeper Spire, I could see what I can do to try to reverse engineer it. Hold on! If both of you are going back to the Sleeper Spire, what are the rest of us going to do? Caitlin is still in a temporal illness coma, isn't she? What do we do about her? The Blissbot I was with when we were trying to revive Caitlin told me that there is apparently some ancient herb deep within something called the Overgrowth. We didn't choose to probe much because we had more pressing matters to deal with, considering that the Blissbot told us that so long as she is stable, the temporal illness has not shown to cause any lasting damage. The Overgrowth? The Blissbot wanted you to go into the Overgrowth? That is most troubling. What is the Overgrowth? It's a massive jungle in the northern coast of the Epoch region. It has been allowed to run amok for several centuries. However, having said that, if there's any environment capable of producing the cure to temporal illness, it will be the overgrowth. How do we get there? There's a passageway to Honeygrove Town in the northeast end of the barren wastes. We need to go through Honeygrove Town before you can come out in the jungles of the overgrowth. We need to go through Honeygrove? There are Republican patrols blocking the way. They said something about needing citizen class M5 or something like that. Ugh, those bureaucrats, of course they would have cordoned off the way into the capital sector. Here, let me update your Pokegear with a citizen class card M-5. Yo, what is this? The Republic has created certain sectors in the Epoch region that permit citizens of only a certain class or above to travel through or reside in. Honeygrove Town is designated as a citizen class M5 sector. It means that you need to have at least that citizen class level to access that area. What? Citizen class cards are assigned at birth. How did you manage to get your hands on an M5 one, General Almedia? When I told Renee that the General Almedia had a bit of a soft spot for the Revolution, I meant it. When he was still a formal part of the Revolution, he was quite well known for his hacking skills. He has been able to readily subvert the security of the Republic's systems and forge these identity cards for some time. Whenever one of the Revolution's undercover personnel were identified, he was able to effectively replace their identities by forging a new citizen card for them and allow them to continue their undercover operations. How do you think he had been able to desert the Revolution yet stay under the radar for as long as he has? He replaced his own citizen card to give himself a new identity, and the imbeciles in the Republic have no idea of his past affiliations because of that. The Republic's reliance on their technology will be their downfall. In any case, Renee, you and your friends will now be able to freely walk into Honeygrove Town with that citizen card. Understood, Renee. I will stay behind here in Theta Epsilon and work with Agnes to try to reverse engineer these sleeper spires for our purpose. You, Alexis, and Natalia can go onwards to Honeygrove Town. Aye, aye, Captain. Oh boy. Alright. So, are we holding steady? Okay. So I want to make sure to give myself enough space so I can see everything. Okay. Let me find out where the... I think it's holding. Okay, good. Hopefully. Yeah. Fingies crossed. Nope. I'm trying to find the store. But everything looks exactly the same here. Okay, this looks like a store. Hi, Ludicolo bot. Hello, Queen! Alright. Let's look at... Okay, wait. Let me see what... Before I buy a bunch of stuff, what are we at? So, the highest... I forgot to open chat. No worries. Alright, so the highest HP we have is 487. Okay. So, what's... So we would need alpha potions at this point. Okay, and then let's sell stuff. Relic silver, maniac will buy it for a high price. Yay! No more delay. We're hoping this holds. Yes, they released a bunch of new Kalos sitting cuties. I don't think I'm gonna get any personally, but I highly recommend if you like that kind of stuff. Alright, I think we're okay with selling. And then let's look at revives. We only used a few. Alright, we'll get some more of those. Yes, they have all the Vivillons, which I didn't think they were gonna do. I thought they were just gonna use, like, the generic Vivillon potion effect. Alright, so since our level cap has been raised to 150, I have a feeling I'm gonna run with the team at this level for now, but then if we need to come back here, we can. Let me look at the map. Okay, so we have to go into the Barren Wastes. Got it. We essentially run the region. They essentially run the region again, but this time we just... Yeah, and then we have the cultists that we have to worry about as well a little bit. Well, I'd say worry about. We don't have to worry about them. They're not really a threat. Alright. Oh, we had a repel on. I was like, wow, we're getting really lucky and not running into any Pokemon. You know that would do it. So this is the capital sector. Look at this place. It's so pretty. We just came from a desolate, barren desert. I get that the checkpoint tunnel was quite long, but the environment looks so different. I can just breathe the air, and it just feels cleaner. General Amedio wasn't kidding when he said there was a systemic difference in the way certain citizen classes live. If you're assigned to a citizen class at birth, it basically confines your ability to escape adversity. You are doomed to never escape your circumstances. No upward social mobility. It feels basically the same as how Marcus and the young Scrafties were made to feel. The system suppressed their ability to make a better life for themselves, so they were forced to turn to a life of crime. Meanwhile, you have people in the upper class society that are living a relatively posh lifestyle that live basically right across the street from them. And they rub it in the faces of the lower classes of society. That's just unconscionable. How can a government morally not only condone that, but actively systemically reinforce that? Are you forgetting that this is the Republic, Alexis? This behavior is perfectly consistent with all the horror stories we've heard of them thus far. We came to this timeline for a reason to help these people reclaim their lives from the corrupt epoch of Republican government. Right. So does anyone know where we go from here? The immediate objective is to apparently find some ancient herb in the overgrowth that can cure Caitlin's temporal illness. While Agent Roberts and Agnes work on trying to reverse engineer the Sleeper Spire and convert it back into a time gate, we need to find someone who knows what kind of herb we might be looking for. What are the chances that anyone roaming around the town that might have any ideas? I beg your pardon, I couldn't help but overhear. You're looking for a herb to cure temporal illness from the overgrowth? Yes, we are. Our friend is in a coma, and a Blissbot has noted that it would be a side effect of suffering from temporal illness. A coma? From temporal illness? Oh my, that isn't good. Comas only manifest in very extreme cases of temporal illness. What was your friend doing prior to suffering from temporal illness? Alexis and Natalia quickly glance at you and subtly nod their heads in agreement so as to not give away too much to the stranger. Let me guess, did she try to use one of the teleportation waypoints? Yes, exactly. She was traveling with us through a teleportation waypoint. She was complaining about getting a splitting headache shortly after using the service. The next day, her boyfriend calls us and told us she wasn't waking up, and that's when we found out that she was in a coma as a side effect of temporal illness. That is most troubling. It is a very rare side effect of using the teleportation waypoints, and I'm stunned to actually encounter a person that has ever fallen into a coma following the use of the waypoint service. Any more common symptoms are easily cured, so is deemed safe enough to use as a means of travel. Can you help us? I might be able to. I am an ex-herbologist that trained in the capital sector, and I've heard of a special mushroom that grows only in the overgrowth. This mushroom is rumored to have special curative properties. I know of a special recipe that can extract the nutrients in the root and distill it into a sort of syrup that can be administered to a patient. Some previous studies have shown that this mushroom has the ability to cleanse cases of temporal illness and make a person's mind pure once again. Where do you find this mushroom exactly? If the overgrowth is as large as we've been told, it's going to be chock full of mushrooms. I might be able to help you find it. It's a very difficult herb to try and track down if you don't know what you're looking for. I will tell you what. The southern overgrowth is a fairly sizable jungle. I will accompany you into the jungle and guide you in your search. That would be wonderful. Thank you for your kindness, Mr. Dr. Leduc. And it is my pleasure, children. You must pardon my excitement, but as an exorbologist, the thought of attempting to cure temporal illness is a very exciting prospect. The side effects are an intellectual curiosity that has stumped many scientists in the region. Since there has not been a reliable way to reproduce the side effects of temporal illness due to a lack of subjects, the body of research and studies into the matter of coma as a side effect of temporal illness are fairly undeveloped. If I had an opportunity to contribute my findings, it would be a fantastic way to keep my mind fresh, considering I'm recently retired and am bored out of my mind. In any case, I shall meet you at the entrance of the southern overgrowth. Meet me there when you are ready. Good thinking on that lie, Alexis. That was quick and seemed plausible enough to fool that old fellow. I feel bad. He seems nice. Maybe not all of these capital sector people aren't as bad as General Media said. Not so fast, Alexis. We need to be careful about who we trust. He seems nice at face value, but we should make sure not to let our guard down. It seems strangely convenient that the person that could help us just happened to be coincidentally right near us and have overheard our conversation. I agree. He looks familiar, but I can't place from where, though. We should proceed with caution. Damn, and I thought my sister was paranoid. Rest her soul. Perhaps, but we're in a foreign timeline, and we have a totalitarian government that has suppressed the wills and freedoms of many of its citizens for more than a decade. We have no idea what kind of motive some of these people might be hiding. Plus, Renee seems to remember his face, so we should still be careful. Alright, fine. Let's meet this guy in the overgrowth and see how he can help us. Right now, he's the best we have. Our alternative is that we wander aimlessly through a massive jungle trying to find a mushroom in an overgrown jungle that allegedly cures temporal illness. We don't even know what it looks like, so without him, it would be like searching for the proverbial needle in a haystack. Renee, we'll go ahead. Meet us in the southern overgrowth when you're ready. Alright. And we're still having no issues, so I will take it. Oh my god, we have, like... It's still Blissbot's running the place. That's interesting. What happened to the music? The Overgrowth is a savage wilderness full of sorts of poisonous Pokemon, a damp marsh that exhibits offensive odors that imitates anyone from traversing it safely. But it's a place that I have learned to train my Pokemon well, and as a result, I can teach your Pokemon the move Bug Buzz. I'm trying to think what bug is good against that we don't... So, Dark type, which we have fighting for. What else is bug good against? I'm like totally... Psychic type, which we have dark for. And... Is that it? I think that's it. Is bug only good against 2 types? What? No, it's gotta be more than that. I'm totally forgetting something. Is it really just psychic and dark? Bug is... Oh, grass. That's right, I forgot grass. It's grass, psychic, and dark. Okay. And for grass, we have flying. So no, we don't need Bug Buzz. We have Steamroller on Scolipede, but Scolipede's more of a physical attacker than a special attacker. Like, by a large margin. So, I wouldn't teach that to Scolipede. I'd teach him, like, Leech Life. Alright, what's across the bridge? Oh, goody! Gravestones. Alright, this must be the jungle. So let's save and let's enter the jungle. We're heading towards the jungle! Ugh, gross. I took one step in here and started sinking into the ground. Now one of my shoes is soaking wet and completely covered in mud. Never took you to be a princess, Alexis. Indeed, the Overgrowth is a large, daunting jungle that has been permitted to grow unchecked for a few hundred years. Beware that there are a number of venomous creatures, deep mud that can really impede a person's movement, and the smell. Oh, God, the odor of this place is offensive to one's senses. I would prefer we don't have to go into the Overgrowth, but if your friend is suffering from temporal illness, I will willingly endure this place to help you. So what exactly are we looking for, Dr. Luduck? A glowing mushroom. It goes by the name Mana Shroom. It is said that these mushrooms glow because of their connection to the earth and the fact that they are infused with mana. Hello, Para! Ooh, good luck with work stuff. The arcane energy that abounds throughout this region. If we can obtain some of these mana shrooms and bring them to a lab I have in the Umburo encampment, I could extract their ingredients and form the mixture we require to assist your friend. In fact, I see one right now. Excellent. That's one for the collection. Keep searching the jungle and meet me at the end of the overgrowth, near the entrance to the Umburo encampment, the next town over, once you've collected 9 more mana shroom samples each. I shall do my own searching on my way over, but it's important we split up and try to retrieve 9 mana shroom samples each. Each of you take one of these and put the mana shroom samples you collect in there. Interesting. 9 mana shrooms each? You've gotta be kidding, Dr. Leduc. I apologize if this comes off as rude, but you do want to save your friend. Do you want to save your friend or not? Finding 9 samples of these mana shrooms now that you know that you're looking for is hardly too much to ask. Not at all, Dr. Leduc. Alexis is just being a princess and doesn't like dark swamps. She is far too much of a city mouse. I shall accompany the princess to the jungle. Very well then, stay safe, children. I shall meet you at the end of the overgrowth. I like how he said he was gonna guide us through the overgrowth and is now just like, alright, I've guided you through the entrance. Here's what the shroom looks like. Good luck. Ew, 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 ew. Mushrooms. Good grief, Alexis, you're such a baby. Aren't you supposed to be the mayor for Cirrus City? I didn't even ask to be the mayor. My sister was so entranced by the effects of her soulstone and the latent power of greed, she attacked Renee and Agent Victor in the Tomb of the Fallen when Victor and Renee had to defend themselves. If only I could tell you the truth about what happened in the tomb. Victor, that treacherous bastard. He murdered your defenseless sister in cold blood, Alexis. Anyway, you heard Dr. Leduc. We have to each bring him 9 of these mana shrooms. It's best if we all split up and meet up at the end of the jungle. I'm assuming you have bug types. I feel like it's gonna be constantly raining here, so let's have Crest out, I guess. Oh, God, Chad. Oh, God, this is troubling. The southern overgrowth has grown so far out of control that we're now facing a crisis in the jungle. The Levany and Lorantis are fighting each other to assert dominance over one another and suppress the other in the jungle. It is crucial that there remain balance in the jungle, otherwise it'll not be good for the ecosystem. Could you please help me reduce the numbers of the fighting Levany and Lorantis in the jungle? Thank you. As you progress through the southern overgrowth, put down 5 of either the Levany or the Lorantis that are fighting each other. I'm not strong enough to take them out myself and stop the conflict single-handedly. If we're able to assert dominance, they will stop fighting each other and submit to you instead. Interesting. Oh, we got thunder. Hey, it's raining. We could teach that to Gyarados right now. Not that I would, because he's, you know, not a special attacker. Does this one count? Alright, alright. Okay, so we will take out one at a time. So let's start with Levany, because it's, you know, 4 times weak to flying, so this will be easy. Assuming we don't miss, then it'll be easy, I should say. Sweet. Alright, so that's 1. That's 2. There's a Breloom here for healing. A wee away, a wee away. In the jungle, the mighty jungle. Oh no, I love it. Breloom, what the hell are you doing out here? I enjoy rainy jungles. They are oddly peaceful. Now, don't you have a mission to resume? Hey, Renee, want to hear a joke? No, just heal me, Breloom. Aw. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I want to hear a joke. We gotta be fair in the amount that we take out. Man, I remember when... So, kind of a funny story with Lorantis. So, when Lorantis, like, first came out in Gen 7 and I got the games, I had, like, you know, blasted through all the trials. It was not difficult at all. I chose the grass starter, which was Rowlet. And then I got to Lurantis. And I thought it was gonna be a frickin' cakewalk. And while I didn't lose the fight, it was not a cakewalk. And I remember saying to my friend, I'll be there in a couple minutes. I just have to finish this fight. It won't take me long. These fights are easy. Whoops. Alright, Levandy's turn to get attacked. Alright, what was that? That was our third glow shroom or mana shroom. We're gonna use so many air slash PP. Take that out. Okay. Alright. So now we have to go further up. Okay, and we already got that mana shroom. Alright. So now we gotta attack a Lurantis. Something tells me we're gonna have to actually surf on the water. I'm guessing, right? I also like, how much Lurantis is like... Lurantis has the similar design concept to Flygon. Which, you know, they look so similar. But what I mean is, it's a bug type. It's a bug-looking Pokemon that isn't a bug. For reasons based on lore. Hello, Elfie! Thank you! Alright, so we got 4 of the mana shrooms now. Some of these trees are over 1,000 years old. Wow. If the trainers I'm fighting have level 134 Pokemon, I'm definitely under-leveled, and we're gonna have to go back before we fight anything crazy. E-Swoobat. I think it's a dark type, isn't it? So I'll say no. I think it's a dark type. Nope, it's a poison dark type. No, it's not. It's not dark type. It's just poison type. Okay. It's got speed boost. Interesting. Okay. If it's a poison type... Poison flying, okay. This is actually terrible then. I have to swap into... Alright, I'm gonna let Meggy Man go down. We'll just try to do as much damage to it as possible. Alright, we'll have to, yeah, so let's lower his acrobatics attack. Let's Thunderfang. Yeah, I had a feeling. Okay. Shiinotic is fairy grass type. So, funny thing about Shiinotic is that, Pokemon Go is going to be doing an ability called, like, the psychic event, and they've added Shiinotic as a featured Pokemon in the event, which is really funny to me because it's not a psychic type. It is a fairy grass type. I got this one already, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, because here's Breloom. Sweet dragon gems. Alright, I'm just trying to find a place that I haven't been yet. We got a nugget. Sweet. Did I already take that mana shroom? Did I already grab this one? Yes, I did. What about that other one I saw over here? I wish they kind of went away after you touched them. Just so I can, like, be positive which ones I've grabbed already. Okay, we need to fight a Levani. I believe. I think we fought 2 Lurantises already. Yeah. So maybe what I need to be doing here is resetting my router before every single stream. That might be a way to do it. Snarl. Oh. There's a hidden grotto somewhere around here. There has to be. Ooh. We haven't found a hidden grotto in the future yet. Okay, grass poison type. Air slash. They gave him mushrooms. Ha! You can't use belly drum because you're below half health. This is also going to hurt the Go-Goat. Yeah. Chestnut. Ooh, very, very weak to flying. Yeah. I found a trainer and lost instead. Okay. Epoch Aerodactylite. Woof. Hello, Travel. I need your help. This Quagsire in this area have gotten sick from the dirty waters and the overgrowth. I've been traveling across the area to try to nurse as many of them back to health as I can. Would you be able to find me some special berries and bring them to this Quagsire? I need 3 charity berries, 3 papaya berries, and 3 apricot berries. I thought she was gonna heal me. Okay, I think that's 6 mana shrooms now. This looks like a hidden grotto, very obviously. Alright, what do we got? Ooh. It's Epoch Shiinotic. It's a ghost grass type. What does it look like shiny? Let's see. So it's basically the same type as Trevenant, or Delmise. kind of a lame looking, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I can't tell the difference between this Shiinotic and, like, a regular Shiinotic. Maybe it's not smiling? Is that literally the only difference that you did? If you survive a Moonblast, I'll consider it. Survive the Moonblast, I'll consider it. I'm just kidding, I'm not adding a Grass Ghost type to the team at this point. Now if you survive an Air Slash, I'll consider it. Oh my god! Alright, we'll throw an Ultra Ball. Alright, I cannot deny, you survived the Air Slash from a Ampharos that's, you know, 8 levels higher than you are. So, I'll take it. The Dying Mushroom Pokemon. Yeah, I can't tell the difference between... I'm gonna be perfectly honest, its regular color looks much better. These constant Shiinotic truly live a miserable existence, as when the nearby volcano exploded and now constantly coughs up ash. That's so sad. I think I'd be sad too if I had to constantly cough up ash ketchup. Yeah. Sure. I googled Shiinotic and the face looks so weird. Right? Icicle Plate. Alright, we cross the bridge. Is that 8? I think that's 8. Okay. Alright. I'm glad it told me, because I was correct in my count. I'm gonna save here in case we get into a fight, because I'm not technically at full health. Well, I have my 9 mana shrooms. Do you? Yay! Renee has 9 mana shrooms! Can we please get out of this gross jungle now? Miss Thorne, I'm afraid you're going to be disappointed because the Umbaru encampment is in the very center of the jungle. This is merely the end of the southern overgrowth. We are nowhere near the exit. The southern overgrowth? There's an entire northern wing too? Correct. Fortunately, the Umbaru encampment is a pit stop along the way. What exactly do you mean by pit stop? Please tell me there's a Pokemon Center so I can get a hot meal and a nice bed to rest in. The amenities aren't as extensive, but yes, there is a Pokemon Center in the Umbaru encampment. Anyway, feel free to enjoy a momentary reprieve after your trek in the jungle, and when you're ready, meet me in my lab in the center of the encampment. With all these mana shrooms, I'm certain I'll be able to craft an extract that can be administered to your friend in the coma to revive her. Now let us make haste so I may begin my work. Bit worried about these mana shrooms, Renee. Even as we were collecting them, I could just feel like they resonated with power. I'm worrying about any sort of extract that could be derived from the samples we provide Dr. Leduc with. Even if they are able to successfully revive Caitlin, what other side effects could result that we know of? The doctor did admit that no one has really figured out how to reliably and consistently cure temporal illness comas. It's a bit late to object to that now, isn't it, Natalia? We and Renee already went through the labor of collecting those icky mana shroom things. And we need Caitlin alive, so this is kind of our best hope right now. Will you settle for a lukewarm meal and a camping cot? Yes! Anything to get me out of the rain. Fine, but let it be known that I'm doing this under protest. Your protests are duly noted and summarily ignored. Now let's go to this camp so we can get out of this accursed swamp and I can get some food in me. Renee, meet us in Dr. Leduc's lab in the encampment when you're ready. Okay, before we leave, I wanted to see, like, this person had, like, a green hair. Hello, traveler. I am a Tail Glow move tutor. It's a very powerful status move that raises the user's special attack by 3 stages. Okay, we actually, the only Pokemon I would teach Tail Glow to already has it, and we rarely use it, so. A cold meal and a blanket on the floor. Is the cold meal ice cream? It's still raining in the encampment. I am very sad. It's a Gumi! Alright. Ugh. Big stretchies. Do they not have Move Tutor? Oh. They have EV trainers. Okay, well, if I was going to reset my EVs and do it that way, then I would consider doing that. I want to sell the nugget I got before and the dragon gems before I forget. Okay. The cold meal is leftovers. Like, I wouldn't be happy about it. You said in the center of the encampment. Is this not the center? Oh my god, a normal Breloom. I honestly just had to take note of that. You know what? This looks like a big tent. This tent is 10 out of 10. Oh, I feel so refreshed now after getting to clean up off all that mud. Ugh, okay, we're in a jungle. Get over it, Alexis. Indeed, child, you behave like trekking through this jungle is such a burden to bear. It really is quite irritating. I just don't like jungles, okay? Jeez. In any case, now that I have these mana shrooms, I need some time to work on extracting the mixture from them. Dr. Leduc, is there anything we can do to help expedite the process? Now that you mention it, I might be able to use your assistance. I'm not used to having assistants, but Miss Thorin and Miss Volkovic, both of you could help me speed up the extraction process from these mana shrooms. Very well. In that case, we will stay with you and help with your experiments. What am I gonna do then? I have an idea. Renee, let's talk outside privately for a few minutes. Good, we're alone. I didn't want to say anything while Dr. Leduc was in the earshot. I still don't trust him, Renee. I volunteered both Alexis and I to stay behind here and work with Dr. Leduc to create this medicine that will hopefully cure Caitlin of her temporal illness. I'm reluctant to let this old man try to create anything without being able to supervise and monitor what he's doing. Given that I have a medical background, I can at least certify the nature of the experiments he's conducting to evaluate them for their integrity and make sure he's not trying to pull anything suspicious. That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea, but you'll need to let Alexis know your plan too. Agreed. That girl is getting so whiny. She seems way too trusting of this Dr. Leduc fellow. Despite all we've been through, I would expect her to be a little more reticent? Your mini hoo-hoo radio app is buzzing. Natalia, I appear to be getting a call? Hold on a second. Hello? Renee, are you on this frequency? It's Agency Roberts. Can you hear me? Agent Roberts, yes. How can I hear you? It's the mini Hoot Hoot app. Agnes was able to install it on her Pokegears. Anyway, enough of that. Agnes and I have done it. I believe we figured out how to reverse engineer the Sleeper Spire to allow us to open a time gate to Beta Omicron. What? Seriously? Natalia, is that you I hear? You're with Renee? That's good that you're still together. Yes, we are together. How do you know your reverse engineering has worked? Agnes tests have indicated promising results. We believe we are ready to return to Beta Omicron, but we need Renee to help lead the charge. Renee, come back to Theta Epsilon when you can and meet us in Agnes Campbell's home. We have a way to rescue Kara, Caitlin, and Ronnie from that war zone. Okay, I'll be there as soon as I can. This is promising news. Agent Roberts and Agnes have found a way to reverse engineer and convert the Sleeper Spire into a time gate. Apparently. Good, then you should go to Theta Epsilon immediately. Despite this recent development, though, I think I should still stay behind with Alexis to monitor Dr. Leduc's experiments. I don't know what's in these mana shrooms, and I'd rather not go in completely blind and use them to experiment on Caitlin once you're able to bring her back from Beta Omicron. Understood. I'll let you go back to helping Dr. Leduc then. Be safe, Renee. Alright, and now we head back. And I can't fly anymore, which really sucks. Let's put a rappel on, though. And we're gonna save, because I don't want to listen to that dialogue anymore. Also, Queen, to answer your meal about leftovers, I would just make sure the leftovers was something, like, that's supposed to be cold. But if it's not supposed to be cold and it's like cold pizza, then you know what? I'll take it, because cold pizza actually do be pretty tasty. Is it, like, up this way? You think I would remember after, like, just being here how to get back from here, but nope. Okay, and then we gotta surf. I think that was it. And then we just kind of head south. Follow the mushrooms and head south. You know what? I'm pretty proud of that. That's pretty dang good. Alright, let me see really quick. Is there Audino trainers here? Yes, there is. Or Blissey trainers, I mean. Okay. So, I'm gonna get everybody up to, like, I don't know, like, you know what? Nah, I want to see what level they are, because I don't want to over-level myself, and then it's, like, you know, not fair. So, I know we're under-leveled, and we wouldn't be able to fight our next boss, so what I'm gonna do is just make sure that when we go to fight the next one, I just check their level before we fight them. Yo, Glacial, thank you for the resubscribe. Much appreciated and welcome on in. That is the first point of the day, you guys. Thank you, thank you. For those of you who don't know, we're currently in the middle of our notifathon. All notifications, such as follows, subscribes, and resubscribes, and gift subs, will add to a point total. If we hit 100, you guys get a bunch of rewards, and there's a new reward every 10 notifications. No, I think we just healed, didn't we? Dang it, 34 once, too. GG's. Okay. I believe it's this house right here. Ah, Renee, you're here. It's about time. We've been waiting for you. I ran straight here. You guys took away my ability to fly. I got back here as soon... Thank you! Agent Roberts and I returned to the Sleeper Spire, and I was able to extract the power source and run some experiments on it down in my lab. What? That stairway was definitely not there earlier. Does everyone have secret basement entrances? Of course. I wouldn't have just had the entrance stairway to my lab readily accessible to any stranger that walks into my house. We're in the middle of a civil war, and I was one of the former administrator's best scientists. I would be foolish to just disclose the entrance to my lab to anyone. Now follow me, and I can show you what Agent Roberts and I have determined from my experiments. See, you gotta save when you can in this game, because you never know when someone's gonna turn around and fight you. Okay, we're down here in yet another secret lab. Are you gonna tell us what you've discovered now? Agnes, General Media, and I went to the Sleeper Spire together, and were able to successfully retrieve the power source charging the portal that General Duplessis used to escape. What we learned was that General Duplessis has some sort of key that enables him to travel using those portals. Our objective in going back to that place was to figure out if we could try to recreate one of those keys that he used to escape. I tried Trader Joe's soup dumpling that aren't bad. Oh, okay, good to know. What exactly are these portals, and why didn't we use them to begin with? Because that would be grossly irresponsible. This key that General Duplessis was using enabled him to walk in through the portal without being harmed. Those portals are a tear in space-time that they have created that allows them to travel to the location of the other Sleeper Spires they have erected, a sort of bridge. Our working hypothesis was that even if we were able to use those portals, we'd have walked directly into Republican territory within another Sleeper Spire. Without those keys, walking into those portals would have shred us to atoms. Holy shit, shred to atoms? Shreds, you say? Arthur Wilford Campbell, watch your language! Now, as I was saying, our objective was to figure out how to recreate those keys to enable us to not only create those portals ourselves, but also simultaneously walk through them safely. And based on the tests that Agnes and I have run, it appears as though we may have gotten it to work. Just ask Sogaleo and Lunala. They transfer to different dimensions all the time. So why are we trying to open this portal then? You just said if we're able to recreate the key that let us walk into one of these portals, it would just result in us coming out on the other end of a sleeper spire, right in the hands of the Republic. No, because we wouldn't be coming out on the other end of a sleeper spire. My experiments have assured me that we would go to a centralized hub, known as the Time Matrix. The Time Matrix? That sounds familiar. I think that's what Kara said, too. She said that Victor had instructed her to find a way to reconnect to the Time Gate to the Time Matrix or something like that. Correct. Our plan was that if we could access the hollowed Time Matrix, it would allow us to choose to go anywhere in the region and at any point in time. It seems, though, that our foes in the Republic have found a way to create these mini-portals using their spires that act as bridges. These spires, using a great deal of energy, are capable of tearing holes in space-time, which lets them travel to different parts of their region quickly. It confirms to me that they themselves have not discovered a way to unlock access to the Time Matrix, so instead they've gone on a rampage building these spires across the region. It seems like they have determined that if they can create a beginning and an ending point, it enables them and their armies to quick access across the region. Ugh, all this talk of time travel and stuff makes my head hurt. Speak in simple sentences, please. The Republic seems to have found a shortcut to teleport quickly where they want to go within the region. To do so, they need the spires to create these bridges that allow them the mass transportation. We want to find a way to the Time Matrix, which is a hub that will allow us to choose to go anywhere we want in the region and at any time without the need for a time spire. So if the Republic has not figured out a way to access this Time Matrix, has anyone else even visited this Time Matrix? It sounds kind of theoretical, doesn't it? I know it exists because I'm the one that created the concept of it. Right, the concept of it. So, you've never visited yourself then? Well, no, because it was an early hypothesis. So you're telling me you've pinned all of your hopes on trying to rescue Renee's friends from Beta Omicron because you think that if you can access this imaginary place, you can open a portal to anywhere in the region you want. I'm suddenly feeling less warm and fuzzy about this plan, Agnes. General Media, I didn't take you to be such a skeptic. Have a little more faith in the abilities of Mrs. Campbell. I'll see it when I believe it. As you wish. One moment, please. Coordinates shall be 357, 14, 23, 3,564. And almost there. Ma? Was something supposed to happen? Patience, my boy. Arceus, save me! Told you I could do it. What the hell is this, Agnes? You've opened a portal. This proves nothing. How do we know that if it even goes to your hollowed Time Matrix place? I will prove it to you. I shall walk into it and come back out. Ma, what the hell? No! I don't want to be orphaned because of your pride. Even my son has no faith in my ability. It was my idea to do this. It is only right that I should be the guinea pig that tries it. Renee, if I'm willing to take this gamble, will this be finally enough to restore your trust in me? We'll see. I'm willing to take that risk. See you on the other side, my friends. That guy just walked into that portal. What do we do? Do we follow him? Renee, we will follow your lead. Bye. Fine. The portal to the Time Matrix stands before you. Do you want to step into it? Are you sure about this, Renee? As sure as I'll ever be. Agent Roberts just stepped through there and no harm appears to have come to him. It's now or never. I can't look. It's too stressful. Please don't die, Renee. Good grief, the whole lot of you are a bunch of babies. I'm gonna try not to take this as an insult to my intelligence. Renee, I assure you this portal is very safe, trust me. I barely even met you, lady. That is not reassuring at all, whatsoever. Alright, here goes nothing, everyone. I think I'm gonna be sick. What in the hell is this place, Agnes? The Time Matrix. I told you it was real. I'll be waiting by the phone for my apology, General Media. Where are we? Are we still in the Epoch region? The Time Matrix is a centralized hub of space-time, an intersection that allows you to walk to anywhere and any place in space-time that you desire. And you created this place. No, I merely theorized it existed, and I just needed to find it. The Republic was useful in that regard, with them actually doing the work of showing that they could tear open wormholes in space-time with the help of a sleeper spire. It just confirmed the existence of this realm. In the simplest terms, what I initially conceptualized as the Time Spires, or what the Republic refers to as sleeper spires, are basically gateways into space-time. If they can build the Time Spires, then they can create gates to where they want to go. There's much more to it. They're limited in that all they can do so far is travel to other locations within the same region. They can't travel through time like we now can. The Republic are confined to using their archaic warping technology to transfer the consciousness of people back in time, but they cannot physically transport their current bodies with their respective minds to different timelines. The Time Matrix at our disposal is possible for us to now do that. The Republican fools have no idea what they have stumbled upon. And this, my friends, is how we plan to win the war against the Republic. So you mean it is possible for us to now go back to the 21st century, Agent Roberts? It is definitely possible, but for us to be able to do that, we need to return to Beta Omicron, where Kara, Ronnie, and Caitlin are currently trapped. The time gate that is stowed away there has the technology that Agnes would need to reopen a portal to the 21st century. Make no mistake, while we have managed to reach the Time Matrix, there's much more to learn about this place and how we can use it for our purposes. Eventually, I believe we could use the Time Matrix as a means to be victorious against the Republic. So Agnes needs to open a portal for us, somehow, to Beta Omicron so we can rescue Kara and the others then. Correct. And Agnes, you're able to do that. Indeed, I have. For my lab, I was able to lock onto the space-time coordinates of the original time gate within the ruins of Beta Omicron. It seems that Kara has managed to get it working again, as I was pinging the time gate for a signal earlier and it wasn't returning any responses, but now it is. Renee, when Agnes opens this portal for us, you, General Amedia, and I will be going into Beta Omicron to rescue Kara and the others. The secondary purpose will be to turn on the signal for the time gate to connect back here so we can duplicate the gate's powers. Artie and Agnes needs to stay behind as they are civilians, and we need her to be able to close the gate behind us in case things go south. We can't have any of those mind-link zombies following us back into the Time Matrix. If the communal hive mind function of the mind-link protocol is working, they could possibly relay very incriminating information about this place back to their Republican masters in the capital. This is going to be a rescue mission. In and out, we will pop out in the ruins of Beta Omicron at the site of the original time gate. We need to keep the portal open long enough to allow Kara, Caitlin, and Ronnie to pile in, turn on the signal for the original time gate, then we need to get the hell out and close the portal behind us, so we have no stowaways. Is that understood? The sooner I can get out of this place, the better. This place gives me the creeps. Hold on, I don't understand something. The Mindlink zombies are a bunch of shambling corpses. They are incoherent and failed experiments of the early iterations of the Mindlink protocol. They're dangerous, fine, but the three of us should be enough to fend off any encroaching zombies, shouldn't we? Once again, it's never that easy, Renee. Traveling through one of these portals creates a flare of energy that would attract the Mindlink protocol zombies to our location. It's no different than when the Soul Keepers were together as a group. Us using this portal essentially creates a beacon attracting the entire horde of zombies in Beta Omicron to our location. Oh god. They were manageable when we just had one at a time, but the entire population of the ruins coming at us? That's not good. I hope Kara, Caitlin, and Ronnie are at least in the same place. We don't need to go hunting them down. For all of our sakes, I hope so. Now prepare yourselves. Once the portal is open, we won't have a lot of time. Agnes, would you please do the honors? Very well. I shall key in the coordinates to Beta Omicron's time gate. When the gates open, Renee, you can lead the rescue effort to bringing your colleagues back to this place. Coordinates shall be 358, 08, 09, 3564. The portal is now open, comrades. The way to Beta Omicron stands before you. Make haste and be on your guard. You don't know if your colleagues are even still alive on the other side of this portal. Renee, lead the way. General Media and I are right behind you. Okay. Somehow messing with the fabric of space-time doesn't seem like the best idea. What are you talking about? This seems like a great idea. Ugh, damn it. I can't make heads or tails of this damn time gate code. I don't know what Victor was thinking by asking me to try to reconnect this to the time matrix. I have no friggin' idea what I am doing. That bastard must have thought my memory could be jogged to trigger me into remembering how to use this thing, but this code is all foreign to me. It doesn't make any sense. Any improvement in Caitlin's condition, Ronnie? Unfortunately not. Blizzbot is monitoring her vital signs, and she's stable, but no signs of when she might wake up. Ugh, we're running out of time here. It was a close enough call to bring you and Caitlin back to this basement. We just narrowly managed to avoid attracting the attention of the Mindling zombies. They're shambling corpses, Kara. We'll be fine. I blocked the way to this room using those boulders. We're able to deal with the last set of them when we retreated here. It's not that simple, Ronnie. I think as I've been fumbling my way through figuring how this damn time gate works, it's been emanating a certain energy burst that has turned our hideout into a beacon. Any progress I've made, if I've been on the right track, has been attracting the zombies to our location. That is a lot of them. I don't know how much longer we can rely on them to remain at bay. Just look over across those boulders. They're already amassing. The barricade will only endure for so long. Shit, I didn't realize there was that many. Prepare to die? They're friggin' massing on our doorstep. We're trapped in here. Our Pokemon won't be able to fend off all of them. I really hope Renee has found some help and is coming back for us soon. So help me God, I'm not gonna go down to a horde of feral zombies. The cavalry has arrived! Agent Kara, Ronnie, what's your status? Are you alright? Agent Roberts, Renee, you came for us! Sorry it took so long, Agent Kara. But where did you come from? How? We will tell you later. Time is of the essence. The Mindling zombies are massing. Ronnie, take Caitlin and get into the portal now. Yes, sir. Come on, Katie. Let's get the hell out of here. For the Republic. The natives are getting restless. We gotta haul ass out of here, people. Taking the portal has enraged the zombies as suspected. They're starting to assault the barricade. We need to hurry. General Media, turn the signal on for the time gate so Agnes can lock onto it quickly. Good, now get everyone out of here with the others. Shit, they've broken through the barrier, everyone. Go, go, go! You don't have to tell me twice. They've breached the portal. Agnes, close down the portal and cut off their reinforcements, now! Closing down the portal now. Agent Kara, General Media, exterminate the remaining zombies now. Holy shit! I think that did the trick. They exploded into bile. Pitiful creatures. Oh my god. That was so close. This is not good. Those zombies have seen the Time Matrix. If they were able to relay knowledge of this place to the Mindling Protocol in their final moments, our surprise strategy will be gone now. Damn it all to hell! But we're all alive, and that's the most important thing. May as well all be dead. The Revolution's trump card of using the Time Matrix to surprise our foe is now gone. Agent Roberts, how do you even know that they were able to comprehend what they saw, let alone relay that information back into the communal hive mind of the Mindlink Protocol server? Because some personality within the Mindlink must have known or been familiar with the concept of the Time Matrix. The Mindlink only needs one personality within its hive mind structure to recognize what this place is and put two and two together. But the Mindlink Protocol was heavily experimental. We have no idea whether the Republic has even got it working or not, do we? Perhaps not, but it's too great of a risk. We need a backup plan now. There'll be a time to devise a backup plan later, but right now, Renee and Agent Roberts, the both of you need to catch us up on what happened since we last saw each other. I don't know who half of the people here are. And where the hell are we? Yes, there's much to fill you in on. You explain to Kara and Ronnie what happened since you left them at Beta Omicron. You tell them about the refugee tunnel system that permeates the underground of the Epoch region. You introduce them to General Media and the Campbell family, and recount your experiences of beating back the Origin cult in the barren waste on your way to deactivate the Sleeper Spire there. Catru! Welcome on in! Thank you so much for raiding! Guys, if you have never met me, my name is Emerald's Ace, aka Renee. We are currently in the post-game of a game called Pokemon Soulstones. It is a very lore-driven, story-heavy Pokemon game about time travel, corrupt governments, time matrices, ripping holes into space-time to go 5 feet, a whole lot of craziness. Hello, Rye! What is up? Make sure to stick around. We are currently in the middle of a subathon as well, or a notifathon. Any kinds of follows, subs, gift subs, and resubs add to a point total that gives out gifts to everybody. So, enjoy the lore-heavy Pokemon series. You explain to them how you found Agent Roberts and the rest of Group 1 trapped at the top of the Sleeper Spire, what the Sleeper Spires are, and how they were held captive by General Angelo Duplessis of the Republic. You explain to the group everything you've learned about the citizen class system, and how your trip through the Overgrowth to find the Mana-Shrooms with Alexis, Natalia, and Dr. Leduc. Finally, you recount what you learned about the Time Matrix from Agnes Campbell and the nature of the mysterious dimension that the group currently resides in. That is a lot of information to take in. It sounds like you've been busy, Renee. Meanwhile, shortly after you went into the tunnels, I went to Ronnie and Caitlin and managed to bring them back to the basement where the original time gate was, so I could continue trying to decipher how to program it to open a way back home for us. Oh, also, we're currently in the year 3564 CE, so, you know, just a little bit of the ways in the future. I had just been working there aimlessly for what seemed like days without anything to show for it. I managed to figure out how to turn on the machine, but I had to significantly slow down my progress. The damn contraption was giving off those infrared signals, which was attracting all the Mind Link zombies. Also, they're zombies. We call this story the pretzel because, like, everything is going on at once. To our location like moths to flames. Oh no. Did you say Dr. Leduc? Dr. Claude Leduc? I didn't get his first name. It can only be him. My arch nemesis, the Republican sycophant. Your friends are in grave danger. You need to go to the Umbaru encampment immediately. We will do that. However, Agnes, General Amedia Artie, we need you to remain back here in the Time Matrix and help figure out a way for us to go back to the 21st century if we need to. Agnes, while we were in Beta Omicron, I instructed General Amedia to turn on the signal for the original time gate before we escaped. Can you connect into its time signature? That was a lot of information to take in, should be the slogan for this game. That was a lot of information to take in, should be the title of this VOD. I can work with this. With us losing access to the original time gate, I can try to emulate its signal directly from the time matrix. I will need some time to decipher the signal so I can open additional portals for you, though. Yes, please concentrate on doing that. Ronnie, you should stay behind here and take care of Caitlin as well. For the rest of the group, we need to go to the Umbaru encampment immediately and hope it's not too late for Alexis and Natalia. Oh, now the rappel wears off. Picking the best time. I like how I can see Minior and Solrock and Lunatone flying. This game is super cool. If you like Pokemon, I highly recommend it. I would consider it probably a medium level difficulty in which I probably wouldn't recommend it as your very first Pokemon game. However, if you know more about Pokemon, then I highly recommend it. The fights can be sometimes challenging if you come in unprepared or underleveled. But we have a pretty fun standing team going. We got some regional variants and some shiny Pokemon as well. And we also have the ability to Mega Evolution. Also, our starter was a random shiny. So, we got a pretty solid team going. Alright, and now we gotta go walk all the way back. Because for whatever reason, this game really likes to backtrack and also really likes it to have us not have the ability to fly. Which I personally think is mean. Alright, I have a feeling, you know what? I'm gonna save here. Because I have a feeling I'm about to get curb stomped by this former herbalist dude. Because we're underleveled at the moment. So I have a feeling he's just gonna walk up with level 150 Pokemon and just, like, whoop us. So I can just reset once I find out what level he is, so I can correctly level up our Pokemon for this. Alright. Yeah, the game also really, really likes plot twists as well. Literally, when people ask me about the game, I'm like, I don't want to self-promo, but genuinely just go watch the VODs, because if I try to sit here and explain the entire story that we've played through so far, as we are now in the post-game, you'll be more confused. Like, really, really confused. That's probably my one negative with the game, is that the story is a little, like, you know, much. Alright. I think we kind of got really good at getting through this jungle. Alright, as much as I want to save before walking in here, I want to make sure I could just, like, reset quick. Release them at once, Dr. Claude Leduc. We know who you are. Ah, so you revolution scum have finally discovered me, eh? It's about bloody time, I must admit. You lot are one sorry bunch of time-traveling heroes, you know that? Not to mention your dear friend Renee just helped me by collecting some of the mana shrooms for me. Just imagine my adversaries end up inadvertently helping me further my own objectives. Pathetic. I'm getting real tired of getting suspended in this shadow magic shit. Ah! Yeah, I'll say. What the hell kind of cheat code is this? How are you even doing this, dude? The use of my shadow stones, my dear girls. Now, unlike you meandering dogs, I have work to do. In you go, ladies. My turn now. Oh, and Soulkeeper Aki, would you mind dealing with our guests? I must take my leave now. Your will is my command, master. Aww. Aki! These bastards! Throwing some mockery of Aki in my face like that. Renee, I'm helping you with this fight. The Republic just made this personal. Okay, what level are... We'll try the fight once, and then after we get, you know, curb stomped, then we'll go back and, like, figure out what level. 138. Okay, so we're, like, 5 levels below them on a good day. Okay. So the bravery looks like a fire type. Fire flying, no surprise there. This is terrible matchup for me, so we're gonna, Sweet Kiss something. You know what? Let's Sweet Kiss Staraptor. Especially since it just upped its defense. Did we survive this? Wow, we just barely survived it. And we hit the Sweet Kiss. Nice. Jellicent, I do have to ask you if you have a, you know... Yeah, hit yourself in confusion. If you have a attacking move that is, like, good. You know? Oh, okay, Toxic is good. We like Toxic. Toxic is very good. Alright, let's bring out Sea Devil. Let's lower oh, it's got Defiant, doesn't it? Okay, we're targeting the Braviary hard now. Like, really, really, really hard. I like that Staraptor isn't able to do anything. That's very nice. They used Flare Blitz on the Jellicent. Alright. Yes! Okay, we took out the scary Defiant Pokemon. This is nice. Yeah, sorry about that, Jellicent. Okay, Eat Infernape is also scary. Because that's electric fighting. We don't really have anything for it, but we'll do that. Okay, it's dumb and use Seed Bomb. Good. Staraptor, can you hit? Yeah! 3 confusions in a row! Jellicent, please hit Infernape. Why? Why are we... You go last! Why are you taunting people? Why are you taunting people? Damn it. Hopefully that was Infernape's turn. Good, 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 good. Damn it. Well, he's gonna use another potion on it. Damn it, snapped out of confusion finally. Oh, I knew it had close combat. I should have killed it. Oh, we lived. Nice. Jellicent, you really need to hit Infernape here? Okay, good. Now you need to kill it here. Damn it. Alright, he's gonna heal. Staraptor is really dying to poison now, so I'm gonna heal here too. Where's the alpha potions we just bought? There they are. See, I knew you were gonna do that. Alright, Staraptor dies to poison here, so I'm going to actually I'm gonna use a potion to heal, and Staraptor's gonna die to poison. Ouch. That hurt my ears. Wow, he just lived. Damn it. They both targeted me. Mean. Alright, Staraptor dies, so we'll focus on the Infernape. Since it's electric fighting, let's bring in Megiman. Hippowdon. It's a grass water type. And we just lost our electric and our flying type. Guys, we're doing great here. Alright, Infernape dead. So we've killed Staraptor, Braviary, Infernape. So that's 3 Pokemon, so he's got 3 left. So he's got Hippowdon and 2 others. Cascade sounds mean. Cascade was very mean. Alright, so now we gotta bring in our own poison type. Oh, sure, just have, you know, an Ultra Beast. Let's Toxic Hippowdon. And Stakataka is what? Rock Steel? It's not Psychic type, I know that for a fact. Ouch. I believe it's Rock Steel. What's its Beast Boost? Defense? Okay, so we gotta hit it specially as well. I don't think Diamond really has anything to hit this. Okay, we will, you know what? Let's get rid of Hippowdon's ability to be in the sun. Let's Mega. Put the sun on the field. Nice! 4 times super effective. Take it down. Oh, actually we lived that pretty well. What's the last Pokemon? Emboar. I'm actually going to target Emboar because Hippowdon's probably going to go down to poison. Oh, he's got a Mega. Oh, that looks sick. Alright, that's the coolest Emboar's ever looked in its entire life. And we killed it in 1 shot. Haha. Did I just win that with Pokemon that were 5 levels lower? Yay! I know I said these battles were difficult, and usually they are, but I don't usually have a partner with me. Bastards! I'm going to hunt down Claude and kill him, so help me God! How did he escape? He made off with Alexis and Natalia. How did he rip open a hole in space-time like that if this wasn't a sleeper spire? As far as I knew, a sleeper spire is the only structure that can generate enough energy to tear open a hole in space-time to let you walk through it like that. This doesn't make any sense. He said something to taunt Alexis and Natalia before his shadow magic dragged them into the portal. He said he did it with his shadow stone? What is a shadow stone? I don't know. But the Republic now has 2 of our Soul Keepers in captivity, plus any others they've managed to intercept when they walked through the original time gate. Damn it! If all of our plans are unraveling, what can we do, Agent Roberts? Until we could devise a plan to rescue Natalia and Alexis, this is a long shot, but I may have an idea. While Agnes and I were experimenting with trying to open a portal to the Time Matrix, I learned from speaking to some of the locals in Theta Epsilon that the Republic have been engaging in all sorts of nefarious activities in the outer colonies. In particular, they have been terraforming parts of the coast using some special but highly disruptive technology. I'm sorry, terraforming? No surprise the Republic is playing God. They've been creating their own landmasses and reshaping certain ecosystems to their desire. Their terraforming technology has been creating untold amounts of havoc. Aquile Village, in particular, is one of the latest victims of the Republic's machinations. Why do we care, and how is this going to help us? If we can get a hold of the technology that they are using to terraform land masses, we could turn it against the Republic. In particular, we can use the terraforming technology to possibly disable the towers that are responsible for broadcasting the infrared signals, allowing us to access parts of the inner capital sector, without having to try to break in ourselves. No, I meant how does this help us rescue Alexis and Natalia and any of the others from our group? Our group are high-value targets of the Republic. Claude knew about us, as did General Duplessis. That means our element of surprise is gone. They know how dangerous we can be, so they will definitely be keeping our team captive in some highly secured locations. There's no way we'll be able to break into those places without the terraforming technology at our disposal. Commandeering that technology is now almost a necessity for the success of our mission. Fine, so Aquile Village is our next stop then. Seems so. We can get there through the Northern Overgrowth. Renee, we will meet you at the entrance of the Northern Overgrowth. Oh boy. Alright, see, now we can save, which, is nice. Because I was honestly planning on losing that battle. Because I didn't think we'd do well, and we won. So, you know what? Yippee. Alright. So that means when we get to the next Pokemon Center, I'm going with the next Pokemon Center with Blissey trainers, I'm going to have to take the time to, level up to 138-ish. Probably 140, because, people kind of outpace us typically. What's the fastest way to Aquile Village, Agent Roberts? It used to be a short hike along the northern section of the Overgrowth, but of course, the Republic's terraforming has made the path more onerous than it otherwise would have been. We now need to take the long way around. Specifically, we need to go through the Fenzu Crater. The Fenzu Crater? As in Mount Fenzu? Correct. In this year, it is a crater. As I learned from speaking to some of the locals, you can blame the Republic for that. Once again, it's their terraforming that has managed to collapse a volcanic formation that had formed over millions of years into the smoldering ruin you will soon see. What the hell was that? No doubt it's the Republic's terraforming technology within the Fenzu Crater. It is causing quakes even so far as over here. Are they insane? What kind of damage is that doing to the nearby environments? Do they not care and even an ounce for the well-being of the outer colonies? Agent Kara, I think you know the answer to that. These people need to be stopped. I cannot wait to depose the director if he's behind this madness. We thought climate change in the 21st century was bad. These people are single-handedly causing more damage to an ecosystem in an evening of terraforming than climate change caused over 100 years. Renee, Agent Kara, and I will go ahead. Meet us at the entrance to the Fenzu Crater. If the quakes are still occurring, it means that whatever machine or technology they are using to terraform the local area is nearby. We need to seize control of it before they leave the area. So much you get to count on how many good times turn bad guys and vice versa in this game. Have good nights, Queen! I thought I could grab the berries. The max repel is just so slim pickings at this point. Watch. Oh wait, no, max repel. That's not what I was thinking of. That's fine. Alpha potion. Hey, we get back the one potion we used on Gyarados, and then it was, immediately wasted. I think we have to swim. These trees have been around for 1,000. You said that earlier. Is it the same guy? Nope. Ice and grass type. Quick. We didn't kill it. Oh, we flinched it though. Nice. 2 for flinching. Damn it. It's gonna emergency exit. Lol. Just to make sure we don't miss with Air Slash. Fungus Amoongus! Let's send out Twilight. So we can put the sun up, for God's sakes. Okay, so if this was a regular Typhlosion and not shiny, this would be Blue Fire. But because we have shiny green Typhlosion, it's Green Fire, which makes Renee very happy. Yes, I understand it's a water type, but it's about to die, so you know what? And we're faster than it, so. It's dead. Learn something new every day. It's very true. Just gotta, like, find out how to get somewhere new. There's, like, gotta be somewhere, right? How do I, like, go anywhere different? Is that Fenzu Crater? So where's the crater? Oh. I apply honey on myself to attract bugs. That's definitely a good way to get bugs. Steven. I thought for the longest time... Oh, we're dead. I thought for the longest time that a Selgor was a bug flying type. We lived. Good job. Like, the longest time. Bug poison. Let's send in Meggy Man because we're kind of low. Piss you off. It always sounds like he's saying piss off. Forearms wasn't enough, take 6. Oh, interesting, we have a speed tie. Kabutops. Okay, it's a bug grass type now. Alright, well, now we gotta use flying. Like, come on. Just gotta hope we're faster than it. You're not faster than it. I should have healed. Oh, we lived! Gold crest! Haha. Ribombi. Okay, now we have to swap out. I got stung. Ouch. Oh, it's a Motham Grotto. Alright, what shiny are you? Not bad. Alright, same reward as the other one. If you happen to survive an air slash, I'll consider it. You did not survive the air slash. I will not consider adding you to the team. Okay, so what direction do we have to go for the crater? Because I'm gonna be so for real, like... Okay, so we have to go up and to the right. It really feels like we can't do that, though. The way up is blocked. Like this whole path. I might genuinely have to look up where we're supposed to go, because I'm completely stuck and unable to move forward. Alright, that's fine. Where are we supposed to... How are we supposed to get up? Like, this is the most northern part of the area I can get. And I'm not close. So there's, like, something missing because it's so fucking dark. Yeah, why can't I get over there? It's, like, genuinely blocked. I could fight all the trainers here. You're the last trainer. Alright, well, I'm kicking her ass. Let me, I didn't see what was coming back in, so we'll... Oh, we're guys. Okay. Okay. I'm literally watching how we move forward because I don't see it. Okay, so... Okay, that's the max repel we found. The alpha potion we found. That's the trainer we just fought. Wait, we didn't fight them. How did you get there? we haven't been? No, we've been maybe down there, but like God, like no, we've been here. We've been there. Just didn't fight. I guess is that the guy right here? I guess that's the guy right there. Let me get somewhere where I know where I am. Is that it? Nope, that's not. They're back. Okay, we fought you. Okay. Oh, it lit up. Oh my god, that was impossible to see. Holy shit. That was right in front of my face and I couldn't see. I hate that. Genuinely, couldn't see it. Oh my god, you probably heal me. Ah, very nice, thank you. I genuinely couldn't see that until the light, like, reflected on it. Oh my god, I'm delirious too. Jeez. Alright. Now I can actually get back into fighting. Okay. Alright, Tentacruel will actually change into somebody else. But that's okay, because Crest holds the amulet coin, so we just get devil monies for all the fights. Aw, you got clear body? That's lame, man. My ears. Salazzle. I don't think we've actually used Diamond today, so let's have Diamond come out and play. That's very not effective. That was a crit. Durant. Durable ant. It's a Durant. Let's just be super duper extra. Oh, the sun up is actually on purpose. Don't you dare flinch us. Okay, good. You see, I didn't notice the cave right there. Oh, okay, sure. Oh, that is the weirdest looking Salazzle ever. Shall not rest until I have found it. I must make amends to the spirits and beg forgiveness on behalf of all of our people. Stranger, there is a legend of this former mountain. It is said that the mountain was watched over by the spirit of a Ninetales that would grant the beholder a century of wealth and good fortune if it was seen. The ghostly Ninetales watches over the tomb of its master, Emperor Fenzu, who ruled the Epoch region several millennia ago. When passing over to the other side, and being charged with its duty to protect the mountain against all evil, it is said that Emperor Fenzu's phoenix adopted a ghost, typing. However, the Republic has been disrupting this mountain with its terraforming, and turned it into a smoldering crater. It has disrupted the spirit of the Ninetales that benevolently watched over and granted safe passage to any travelers walking through it, from Umbaru encampment to Akile village. The shadowy powers of the Sleeper Spire have disrupted its mind. The poor creature has turned feral and is now hunting any humans that it encounters, and cursing them to a century of bad luck instead. Please, stranger, you must help me find the ghostly Ninetales that haunts this crater and put it to rest. It goes by the name Phoenix. I don't know if it will be receptive to humans considering the damage that the Republic have done to its home and to the tomb of its master. Many people don't know its true name, and hopefully calling it by its name will soothe the enraged spirit and try to calm it down. Okay, if I see any Ninetales. It looks like there's a fight there. I like how I can, see the fight. And then I'm just not doing anything about it, apparently. Alright, so I'm gonna stop here because that is very clearly another boss fight. And as you saw already, we are grossly underleveled, so everybody needs to get up to, a reasonable level for this, I'm gonna assume. The double battle with Kara was a surprise, otherwise we would have absolutely lost that fight. So let's look at the team one last time before we wrap up. We have Crest, our shiny regional Ampharos. We have Sea Devil, our regional Gyarados. We have Typhlosion, our shiny starter. We have Diamond, our regional Gastrodon. We have Machamp, our Megiman. We have our regional Machamp. And then we have Amethyst, our regional Scolipede. Thank you guys all so much for sticking around. If you made it this far, it means you like the content. Consider leaving a like on the video and subscribing in on the channel. Or if you want to catch these live and join in on the chaos and the random boss battles, make sure to follow in at twitch.tv/EmeraldsAce. If you're watching this pretty recently after it came out, it means the notifathon is still on, so maybe consider helping out with that and getting some pretty cool prizes. Thank you guys once again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.